12 amazing, rare, and valuable gemstone discoveries. Number 12. Pink Star Diamond. The Pink Star Diamond was mined in 1999 in South Africa by the De Beers group of companies that is one of the leading diamond manufacturers in the world. Because of its size and clarity, it was valued exceptionally high. The diamond was around 132.5 carats in the rough, but once it was refined, it totaled in at 59.6 carats. This stone would have set the world record for the most expensive gemstone per carat if the buyer had fulfilled on the promised $83 million, but eventually they backed out. That would have been over $1.3 million per carat. Today, the diamond is still in possession of Sotheby's, which is the company selling the ring. Number 11. Centenary Diamond. This diamond is one of the most famous gemstones in the world. The rock was found in the Premier Mine, which is underground mine in South Africa, in 1986. It's rated in Grade D color, which is the highest rating that the Gemological Institute of America has. The rating means that the diamond is flawless inside and out. It's also one of the largest diamonds to have the perfect color grade. The diamond weighs 273.85 carats, and the price is estimated at least $90 million. It was on display at the Tower of London for some years, but people believe that a private buyer now owns it. That owner has remained anonymous. Number 10. Golden Jubilee. This brown diamond weighs in at 545.67 carats, and it is the largest cut diamond in the world. This rock is another that was found at the Premier Mine in South Africa. It was discovered in 1985, and believe it or not, it has been blessed by the Pope and a Buddhist Supreme Patriarch. When the diamond was first found and cut, a lot of people didn't like it because of the color, and that's why it had the original name of the unnamed brown diamond. The person that owns the diamond right now is the King of Thailand, as a part of the country's crown jewels. The price of the stone is hard to name for many reasons, but it's estimated that it would sell for $4 to $12 million or even more. Number 9. Painite. Painite is the rarest gemstone in the world, without a doubt. It even won the world record from Guinness World Records book. It was first found in Myanmar in the 1950s by Arthur C.D. Payne, and the gem was named after him. For many years, many gem enthusiasts believe that there are only 2 samples of the stone in the world. Recently, with technology getting more involved, more of the gems have been found, but still, as of 2005, there were only 25 known small painite stones. Some of these are privately owned, but others are held at the British Museum of Natural History. If you happen to find one of these stones for sale, then they'll run you about $50,000 to $60,000 per carat. Number 8. Alexandrite. This thing is a type of chrysoberyl, which is a mineral also that includes ordinary chrysoberyl, cat's eye, and the valuable and rare alexandrite. This charming little stone was found in Russia's Ural Mountains in the 1830s, but it can also be found in Sri Lanka, East Africa, and Brazil. When it was found, it was named after the Tsar of Russia, Alexander II. What makes this gem amazing is its ability to change color based on light. The gem can absorb more than most gems, so the gem seems to glow green during the day because of all the spectra of visible light that is present. In artificial light like incandescent, it turns red because of artificial light gives off less green and blue light. The gem will run you about $12,000 per carat. Number 7. Musayef Red Diamond. This diamond may not seem like much, but the red diamond is the rarest of all diamonds, and this particular one is the biggest of all of them. It only measures 5.11 carats, not the largest on the list by any means, but it's worth over $20 million thanks to its rarity. It was discovered in the 1990s by a Brazilian farmer, which makes him one of the luckiest farmers in all the world. When it was being cut, it went by the name the Red Shield, but it changed its name when it was purchased in 2002. Number 6. Heart of Eternity. The Heart of Eternity weighs 27.6 carats, and it's another diamond that was found in the Premier Diamond Mine in South Africa. The diamond was unveiled in January 2000 alongside a lot of other diamonds. The shape and name of the stone were most likely inspired by the fictional Heart of the Ocean that was featured in the mega-blockbuster Titanic. This stone was almost stolen in November 2000, but the thieves never managed to do it. In 2012, people thought Floyd Mayweather might have bought the stone for an engagement ring for his fiance, but the buyer of the diamond was never revealed. Number 5. Massive Jadeite. Jadeite is one of the world's most expensive and rare gemstones in the world. Myanmar is a leading producer of this rare and beautiful gem, and this stone was found in a mine in Kachin within the country. The translucent, intensely colored gem is not to be confused with the more traditional jade. The 2 stones may be related, but jadeite is rare and substantially more valuable. That is what makes this discovery of this massive jadeite deposit all the more impressive. The huge stone was discovered in Myanmar in 2016 in a jade mine. The stone that was found is worth a staggering staggering $170 million. The gem is 14 feet high and 19 feet long. The country plans to sell the giant gem to neighboring China so it can be made into jewelry and other items. Jadeite is worth about $20,000 per carat. Number 4. Millennium Star. This diamond takes the title second largest top-grade diamond behind the Century Diamond. Weighing in at 203.04 carats, it's a Class D colorless pear-shaped diamond. It's insured for over $120 million. It was found in Zaire, a country in Africa, in 1990. This is one of the diamonds that was featured alongside the Heart of Eternity. It was almost stolen in November 2000, alongside the Heart of Eternity in the exhibition that was done by De Beers. Number 3. Great Chrysanthemum Diamond. Although the name's a mouthful, this diamond maintains a reputation as one of the most famous diamonds in the world. It was discovered in 1963 in South Africa, and it weighs about 198 carats. It's an orange-brown color that is the central focus of a necklace that also features 410 other diamonds. The diamond was on display at the Smithsonian alongside the Hope Diamond briefly. Today, the necklace is owned by an anonymous person who bought it for about $30 million. It's one of only 300 diamonds all over the world that measures over 100 carats, alongside a lot of other stones on this list. Number 2. Cullinan Diamond. This is another diamond with a pretty storied past. It was found in 1905 in South Africa, and after it was refined, it was presented to King Edward VII on his 66th birthday. Several diamonds were cut from the rough one found, but the most famous, Cullinan I, or the Great Star of Africa, is considered the crown jewel of the British monarchy. Cullinan I makes up the centerpiece and head of royal scepter that is wielded by the supreme rulers at formal events like coronations. Cullinan II takes up other prominent places in the official crown of the reigning royalty. 9 different stones were cut from the original, and they each vary in size. Each stone also has a history attached to them. It's been a pretty eventful 100 years for these rocks. There isn't a price tag on these jewels, but given that they've been owned by the British monarchy for so long, the price wouldn't be inexpensive. And number 1, the Hope Diamond. The Hope Diamond is the single most famous gemstone in the world. It's inspired movies, been worn by famous people, and it even has a curse attached to it. The diamond weighs in at 45.52 carats, and it's believed to have been found in India. The diamond got its start in France when King Louis XIV first owned it. It was passed down by the French nobles until the French Revolution, when it was stolen after King Louis XIV and Marie Antoinette were decapitated. From then on, the diamond has had 17 owners, including British royalty, Thomas Hope, who got its name from Pierre Cartier, Harry Winston, and where it currently resides at the Smithsonian. Right now, it's insured for $250 million, and it isn't for sale.